videos, guys.
you don't like plus
Nick,
size
can you pull up
girls,
the
that's
next video?
Oh, who's that? He's gonna say some
I love
bullshit.
him. I stitched him one.
He's kind of sexy.
Can we bring back the women that rub backs and pack lunches?
I do
Wait,
that.
pause, Nick.
Can we
Video-
bring back?
Pause.
Oh,
I
I
did
do
in my bed.
that.
Nick, start at the beginning. Video tab, please.
Can we bring back the women that rub backs and pack lunches for hardworking men?
Can we bring back the men who pay for dates, open doors, bring us roses, call us beautiful, is loyal to us, and not stringing along 3 other girls in their roster? Can we bring back men with dignity and pride to do a man's job, which is to provide, to pay our nails twice a week,
Twice a
to
week.
pay for our Ubers, to pick us up for dates, to pay our rent? Can we bring back men like that? Period.
Both.
Bring back dowries.
Women need to also do something for their man. And
Wait.
then-
I'm packing
I'll
lunch.
make
I'm
you a
rubbing
mean
backs.
meal.
If you're in the middle
I'll
of the
cook
night,
dinner.
there was a question that was like, okay, if you're a man, he's providing for you, and in the middle of the night, he wakes up and he's like, babe, I'm really hungry. Can you make me like some lasagna? Make me some lasagna. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I love that man and I'm completely provided for, number one, when I wake up, I'm gonna get that D. Then yes, you're getting your lasagna, babe.
But you said in that video, something about, I don't want a guy who has a roster of 3 men.
Yeah, if he's loyal to me and not to 3 other women.
But you have a roster.
She's talking
Because
about the
I'm
next stage.
single.
You got a roster of
I'm
5.
single now, but like the next stage is what I'm talking about. So like if I first of all, I don't accept money from just any man. Okay, I'm not accepting money from you unless I know that it's serious and I want something long term. Like I see marriage potential, whatever. I'm not going to accept money from just any man.
What do you mean accept money?
Like I don't really want a man to just pay my bills, pay my upkeep, things like that. If we're not in a relationship and it's not like I'm your woman and dating and you're supposed to be providing for me. I'm not just any rando. You know what I mean? Because that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a provider. I'm looking for a man who is dedicated and loyal to me as I would be to him in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you certainly for the first date though, at least to that extent, you want a guy to pay.
Well, dating, that's just being a gentleman. That's being chivalrous. Like,
Come on.
you're taking me out on a date, be a gentleman. Like, pay for dinner.
But okay. Sorry, continue.
His mind is
continue.
exploding.
Pay for
My mind is
dinner.
exploding.
Pick me. I mean, like,
I'm like,
honestly, I thought everybody was taught that, like that, a man's gonna pick you up for a date, take you to a restaurant, pay for dinner, get to know you, and drop you home. And you know what I mean? I just thought that was normal dating until now I realize people just want you to come to their house for a Netflix and chill.
So they can touch you.
And I'm just like, what is going on in this world today? Like, huh?
But okay, you talked about a gentleman and chivalry, but how am I going to go on a first date with a girl and pay for the first date? And you said earlier that you went on 5 dates in a week with new guys.
Yeah.
That's not being a lady.
How?
Am I
I
just
see your
speaking?
point.
No, we just
I
want
see
to.
your
I want to hear what
that's
his
not-
why that's not.
Like,
like,
you can
If-
have a
if you want
roster, but why
chivalry-
can't he?
No, well, it's not even
right?
that. It's not
'Cause they
even
have
that.
rosters.
It's just like your conduct.
Oh.
So
How
if
is
you're
that not a
dating,
lady?
but if you're dating multiple men a week, you're dating 5 guys in a week.
Okay.
To me, you're free to do it. Obviously, you're allowed to do it. There's no
Yeah.
laws against it. You're single. You can do it. But in the same way that a guy can also not pay for the first date, if you demand a guy be chivalrous, she's. Let me just finish my point. If you demand a guy be a gentleman and be chivalrous, maybe it would be nice if you weren't. Maybe you didn't sleep with the guy, but the night before our date, you weren't kissing another dude.
I don't
Who's
kiss.
kissing?
You don't kiss. You don't
Who's
kiss.
kissing?
There's zero kissing.
Where has your mouth
Zero
been?
kissing.
Why was there got to be?
You do 0
I've
kiss
kissed a
through
guy-
a date. You don't kiss.
Of course, I'll kiss. But we're talking about first dates, right? First date's just meeting and getting to
Yeah.
know
Well,
each other.
you
I'm
don't
not
kiss on the
giving you
first date.
anything. Like,
But,
what do you mean?
you say you got the roster, so like
Yeah.
one of the
Oh, I see. I'm
5
kissing-
dates,
okay.
you're kissing
I
the
see-
dude,
I see
and
what you
then
mean. I see what you
next
mean.
day I'm taking you on a date, and I'm going to be a
I've been
gentleman
doing this for
and
hundreds of
chivalrous.
years.
But men
You've been doing
do
this-
that all the
Huh?
time. Men date like that.
Have
They
you
were
never
just with
seen-
another girl.
I am.
Do a background check.
Listen, you can even if you even go back to like old
Have
ages,
people recommend
the
you
men would
girls.
call on the women, and they would be multiple different men from different households, and would call on these women, would come and be entertained, a date, have a coffee that was obviously supervised, and that's what would happen. So I don't see why that. I mean, it's been going on for hundreds of years. You can make the face if you want to. You're gonna be like, I'm not calling on you. You got to meet me outside.
But I think back in the day when I don't know what Okay.
I was thinking about Pretty Little Women.
Like Victorian.
Have
So
you guys
I mean,
seen the
it's so
show
romantic.
Bridgerton?
Yes, I love it.
When there's literally a
So
line
romantic.
of men with gifts
Yes.
to give it to her,
It's
and
been
now
like
people
this.
don't even want to
We're
pay
the
for
flower,
the
you're
first
the
date.
bee. You
I
come
don't
to us.
think back in the old days
Oh, God.
that women were going, like, there were lines and lines of men.
Yes, there
calling-
were.
No, I don't think it was that.
But they
I
literally
don't-
show it.
They didn't have
It's
apps.
history.
It depends
You're
on what
saying they're not
status they are.
accessible.
It's history.
They don't have apps. I get it. I get what you're trying to say.
No, but it's just a new age nuance of that.
I don't know. Think about like
Like-
when did
It's the
people?
same thing as
what were
sperm.
those poodle skirts or whatever?
50s?
Was that the 50s, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
it was
like
a little bit.
if you were going steady and shit.
Yeah,
And you were
I was having a
dating,
boyfriend.
And you went on a date with one guy. You pursued it, and then.
No, what do you mean? She was obviously attracted to the jock, and then the nerdy guy got her, and then they.
Huh?
Have you watched
Was
No?
this a movie?
Yeah, I mean,
We're
have you
talking about
watched
movies
none?
now.
Come on now, a lot
Oh,
of
I watch movies.
movies like are parallel to life in a lot of ways. Okay, we get movies from what we do in real life.
I just think. Billy Ray is in the chat. What's up, Billy Ray?
Oh my gosh, the singer
No, not different person.
Cyrus.
Look, just to me, it's like, look, okay, if you talk about chivalry, right? In order to be chivalrous, you gotta like, the woman has to be a lady.
You have to look up the word.
I am a
strip-
lady.
Then
But
she's
no,
a
not a
lady.
lady.
Respectfully,
You got a roster of 5 dudes.
I'm not fucking them. Like, we're not doing any of that. I'm just going on. So what's the difference between me having going out to dinner or lunch or whatever 5 times a week with guys I'm dating versus like going out with a friend for lunch or dinner 5 times a week? What's the difference?
You are being pursued and you are pursuing romantic relationships with multiple men.
Yeah.
That as a guy makes me feel like, oh, okay. I don't know about that.
I would immediately drop my roster if I knew that the guy that I'm dating today was serious about me and was giving me all of his attention and energy. I would immediately like not even pay attention to anybody else. But that's not what's happening. If a guy
Ask him. Text him right.
He would have to ask you to be his
Text him right now.
girlfriend.
Wait,
While
text
she's
him right
doing
now.
that,
Text
can
him-
I
wait,
say the
can you text him
definition
right
of
now?
chivalrous? I just like to say the definition because
Let's-
people use
yeah.
this word.
Webster's or Oxford?
I mean, whatever. It courteous and gallant, especially towards women, typically used for man or his behavior, relating to historic notion of chivalry, which was actually just like what knights would do. So to be fair, that's not even really the right word. We want to be courted.
There we go.
Yes, please put that. Wait, can I ask you a question? How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Oh, that, yeah.
Every day
How
when I read the
often?
Bible.
Just be honest. Like every day or like
What?
how often? The Roman Empire, how often do you think about it?
This is a Greek
I'm just asking you the
military
question.
helmet.
I'm just
Please
asking.
be historically accurate.
Okay, you know what? I'm just asking
Okay,
about
I'm
the
a little
Roman Empire.
offended. Here, I don't know where to put this. Let me-
But how often, for real? They had that question on TikTok, and I'm just curious as a man, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
I'll just say this. I watched the Roman Empire. I mean,
Is it like weekly, a couple times a week?
well, I was listening to an audiobook by Marcus Aurelius.
Oh, God.
Meditations. In fact, I have the book here. Let me see where it is. Okay, we got, where is it? Hold on one sec. Okay, Meditations, right. Now, listen, I think you would be a big fan of Stoicism. This is, I don't know, Nick, if you're able to, we'll put it up here. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations, right. He was, I'd say, one of the best emperors. He was, right, emperor, was it? He was emperor, right?
So is it daily, though? Like,
Huh?
how often do you think about it? Just
I
like
mean,
one
I think
answer.
I'm more. Every
He does
at
think
least
about it.
twice a week,
See?
I'm thinking about the
I think
Roman
about it
Empire.
so often. That is so funny.
I'm more of a zombie apocalypse thinker.
I think about that too. That's
think
why I
about
like to
that shit.
jog. So if I know that like
Yeah.
if there's zombies that drag the leg, I got a good like 4 like
Yeah.
pace. If I keep my rhythm for about 2.5 miles, which is what I normally jog, I can get away from a zombie enough to like get and be safe. So the
Yeah.
less are the ones that climb on walls, and then I'm gonna join them.
Are you texting him right now?
Oh, I texted 4. I'm on the 5th one.
Wait. Oh, you're texting all of them.
Might as well put it out there.
So, for those viewers
How
who
many
are
guys
just
I could text
tuning
like
in,
that?
she has 5 men on her roster who she would be. It sounds like happy to be in a committed, exclusive
would be happy?
They've
relationship with.
all shown
She is now currently texting all of them. What did you say? What's the message? Was it
I
copy and
said,
paste to
yeah.
all of them?
Yes,
Oh, that's
it's so
romantic.
Whatever. I get the point across. It's communication, right?
So what did you say?
I said, do you want to be exclusive with me, boyfriend and girlfriend?
Oh,
Period.
okay, all right.
See,
That was
that's
sweet.
what
This
you
is
need
so
that
awkward
question.
because
I
you're-
keep saying that, but
You're gonna end up with
no one
someone who you
listens.
don't like yet.
Uh-oh.
I like all of them though.
Yeah, but not enough. Otherwise, you would have sent this text a while ago.
I've never thought, honestly, I've never thought about asking a guy that I'm dating.
She's been busy.
Do you want to be exclusive boyfriend and girlfriend? I assume that they would let me know when they wanted to be exclusive.
Yeah, 'cause the
but
guy's
I
supposed
never
to.
thought to do it. So this is my first time ever asking a guy.
I'm
to
proud
be
of you.
exclusive.
I have
I'm
guys like
proud
that.
of you.
See, that's
I didn't
This
know
is
that.
But they would
Gabby,
say
this is
in
growth.
their relationship.
This is
I'm
growth. I'm
growing.
so proud of
But
you.
that's so sad how us girls need to be the ones like asking this question. Like that is not
I was
okay.
supposed to ask. I didn't
feel
know I
like
was supposed to ask.
A lot of men are scared to ask the question
Oh
because
my
they don't know
gosh,
how
they
the
need
women
to
feel.
man up.
Like, are you calling the shots for, say, if you were going to be in a relationship
it's
with
not
name
about
for
that.
5
It's
men on
not
your
about
roster?
that.
Like, are you going to?
I assume
Are
that
they
they're calling
waiting
the
for
shots.
you?
No, they're not waiting for me. I was waiting for them, but now we're going to clear the air.
It's
Yeah,
not,
as
it's not
it
about
should
that,
be.
though. It's
I
not about
thought that they
I
were
feel
going
like
to
I don't want to
but
be in
they
the
just don't.
relationship until he shows himself the things that I want to see in a husband. And the guys that are on my roster, if that's the word we're using, haven't shown themselves to be consistent enough to be taken seriously. That's
My
why I
guys
wouldn't even ask
have.
that
I just
question.
What
we
a
just never had the
shame.
conversation.
Word.